Hi everyone, it's Jenn from McCreath. It's Tuesday night, March 26, 2013. Interesting story broke in the news about a week ago. Mixed martial arts. I guess something that we may have heard of. No holds barred fighting in a cage basically is what my understanding is of that. Well, there's some rules obviously, but you're allowed to use. You could be a boxer, you can do karate, you can do judo, you can do Greco-Roman wrestling, jiu-jitsu. Anyway, Fallon Fox, a well-known, apparently, athlete in this sport, recently came out publicly as having a trans medical past, much like myself, a male-to-female transsexual. And this has caused, I guess, a bit of a stir in the media and in the sporting world. A lot of the same questions I went through as I went through my transition and wanted to continue competing in my sport of marathon running. At what point does the person switch from being male to female? Is there a competitive advantage? When does that change? How does it change? What are the implications? What are the risks? Obviously, we're talking about something a little more different. It's one thing to run a marathon. It's another thing to actually be in a fight against somebody else. So naturally, there are, I guess, some questions and concerns out there among some of the other female competitors, wondering whether or not Fallon has a competitive advantage or not. Is it safe? Is it fair? I've never actually been in a mixed martial arts fight, pre or post-op, so I can't really comment on that, but having gone through the changes I've gone through with the change in hormones, I can definitely attest that when you take out the testosterone from the body and replace it with estrogen, you lose strength, you lose speed, you lose endurance, your metabolism falls apart, you gain fat cells. It's a lot tougher for me to lift a bag of groceries than it used to. How does that equate into, well, I guess in terms of strength, it's a lot tougher to wrestle somebody to the ground. In terms of throwing a punch, pounds per square inch, I honestly have no idea. Unfortunately, in addition to serious conversation about the medical and athletic implications of this, the bigotry and transphobia has reared its ugly head, and we are seeing tons of horrible comments being made about Fallon. Probably the most disappointing for me was somebody I grew up admiring. Terry Bollea, also better known by his stage name of Hulk Hogan, made a comment to the media suggesting that, quote, he or she, whatever, would be welcome to step into my ring and get beat. Well, Mr. Hogan, I wasn't too pleased to see that comment out of you. I don't know if you're being genuine or if you're just trying to stir attention for your silly little wrestling company down there in Orlando. I tweeted at Hogan a couple times, chastising him for his inappropriate comments, and I even suggested that if he wanted to have a fight with a trans woman, that I would be more than happy to step into the ring with him in a mixed martial arts fight. Well, Mr. Hogan ignored my challenge and he blocked me on Twitter. So to this I say, Hulk Hogan, you are a pathetic piece of garbage. Fuck you. You're a disgrace to your sport, to any sport. Major disappointment. Someone I watched. I've been a pro wrestling fan for 25 years. Those of you who watch my videos know this. And I was in the building, Hogan, in 1990, WrestleMania 6, watching you in probably one of the biggest wrestling matches ever in Canada. Saw you fight at Maple Leaf Gardens several times as well. Yeah, it's disappointing that you're showing your true colors. You're a bigot. You're a disgusting, despicable, horrible person, and you're a shame to the human race. And I guess I won't be watching your company anymore. The TNA wrestling brand is competing with the bigger and better known World Wrestling Entertainment, formerly the World Wrestling Federation. Anyway, Hulk Hogan, like I said, you're disgusting, you're a horrible person, you're a disgrace, and I hope you'll reconsider and unblock me from Twitter and accept my challenge, because I'd love to have the opportunity to fight you, and I mean that seriously from the bottom of my heart. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Jenn from McCreath.